In this tragic moment of our family, our grief, we hope some good will come from this.
Oh, so hard to hear. Riverside families sharing their heartbreak and also warning others after a horrific tragedy shattered their lives. They're speaking out for the first time since a cross-country catfishing scheme left 3 loved ones dead. Welcome to CBS 2 News at 11 and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Chris Holmstrom. What all happened after a teenage girl was catfished by the killer. Her mother and grandparents were murdered after a Virginia law enforcement officer she met online showed up at her home. CBS News' Cara Fincham live in Riverside with their story. Cara, I can only imagine just all the emotions inside that conference.
Yeah, very difficult to listen to here today. A grieving sister and daughter broke down crying as she spoke about the fact that she has lost much of her family because of what she calls an inappropriate online romance between a predator and her niece.
Catfishing led to the deaths of the 3 most important people in my life. My dad, my mom, and my sister. Please, parents, guardians, when you are talking to your children about the dangers of their online actions, please use us as a reference. Tell our story to help your parenting, not out of fear, but out of example of something that did happen. When I had arrived at my house,
Michelle Blandin said her neighbor is a hero who saved her niece's life by alerting police the day after Thanksgiving when she saw that 15-year-old leaving the home barefoot, distressed, and again when she spotted a fire. Police wouldn't release further information about how they believe Michelle's parents, Mark and Sharie Winek, and her sister Brooke were murdered by a deputy sheriff from Virginia who was later killed in a shootout with deputies. They think 28-year-old Austin Edwards had been preying on Brooke's daughter, and today the chief said he believes Edwards posed as a 17-year-old to sexually exploit her. Authorities are now looking for the digital evidence.
We have no reason to believe she's anything other than a victim at this point. These are based off of interviews with our detectives. Because of the nature of the catfishing out happened, it seems like that there was probably pictures and texts that were going back and forth.
Any of us are impressionable. If you can imagine back when you were 15, it's just, you trust people, and it's just a different world out there, and people have to realize that.
That's the grieving brother of Mark Winek. The family described him as a soft-spoken, humble man who started coaching his daughter's soccer team, continued volunteering in youth sports. They say his wife, Sharie, had the biggest heart imaginable. And today we learned that Brooke is survived not only by that 15-year-old now receiving all kinds of social services, counseling, and support, but another young daughter who was not at the family home on that tragic day. Chris, just horrific. And investigators here stress they are continuing to look into all of this. They are speaking with that young girl about what happened. They don't want to push her too much right away. They say she is completely traumatized, but they stress this will be a complete investigation. And the family says they're now going to focus on burying those 3 loved ones.